Four-Star Playhouse presents David Niven, Charles Boyer, Teresa Wright,
Jackie! My hat!
Oh, good evening, sir.
Very nice indeed. Very nice, officer.
Any trouble, sir? Not locked out by any chance?
Yes. No, not exactly.
Bell not working, perhaps?
Oh, yes, I think so. But, the piano upstairs, you know. It's difficult to hear the bells.
Ah, yes. Quite so, sir. Nice music, though. I like a nice bit of music myself now and then. Well, good night, sir.
Good night. Excuse me a moment. Excuse me, but I'd be greatly obliged to you if you could see your way. In fact, you can be a very great service to me.
Glad to do all I can, Governor.
Thank you. Well, all I really want you to do is to ring that bell and go up to the next floor and say that you've come to see to the drains or something like that, you know, and then get hold of my hat for me.
Get hold of your hat?
Yes. You see, I've left my hat behind, most unfortunately. It's a silk hat. It's in the drawing room. That room up there. Half under the long sofa at the far end from the door. And I thought perhaps if you could be so good as to get it for me, why, I'd be... Well, is something the matter?
I don't like this job.
You don't like this job? My dear fellow, don't be silly. What possible harm is there?
That's what I don't know.
But what harm can there possibly be in so simple a request? What harm does there seem to be?
Oh, it seems all right.
Well, then.
All these crack jobs seem all right.
No, my friend, all I'm asking you to do is to get my hat for me. And you'll find that half under... No, wait, look. Here is £5. It'll only take you a minute.
What I wants to know...
Yes?
Is what's in that hat.
What's in the hat?
Yes. What's in that hat? You ain't going to give me no fiver.
Well, I'll make it £10.
You ain't going to give me no fiver, then raise it to a tenner for an empty hat.
Of course it's empty. And I really must get hold of it. I can't be seen in the streets like this. There's nothing in the hat. What do you think's in the hat?
Oh, I ain't clever enough to say that. But it seems to me like the papers was in the hat.
The papers?
Yes, the papers proving, if you can get 'em, that you're the heir to that big house, and some poor innocent is going to be defrauded.
No. The hat is absolutely empty.
Maybe it is, and maybe it ain't.
If there's anything in it, you shall have it as well as the £10.
That seems all right.
Splendid. Then will you run up and get it for me, and I'll keep an eye on your ladder for you.
Yeah, I paid a lot of money for this ladder. What if you ain't here when I gets back with the hat? If there is a hat.
Look, my friend, dressed as I am, do you think I'd get very far down the street with your ladder without exciting suspicion?
About as far as I would, I suppose. Dressed in your eye hat, eh?
Yeah, very good.
Well, seems all right.
Of course it's all right.
Seems all right to me. Seems all right to you. But it's the police what you and me have got to think of. Would it seem all right to them?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Ah.
Look, my friend, I don't think you quite understand. No, for goodness sake, don't go.
I got you there, Governor.
No, don't go. Why was I such a fool as to... Of course, I might be able to get in by the...
Oh, I do beg your pardon. I was merely admiring your flowers.
Yes, very nice, aren't they? Although, as a matter of fact, they're not mine.
Oh?
No, they belong to the lady who owns this house.
Oh, I see. Very, very tasteful display.
Forgive my asking, and I hope you won't think I'm taking advantage of a very short acquaintance, but you're a man of taste, and I have a problem.
A problem? Oh?
As you see, I am without a hat.
Quite right, sir.
And I should be extremely obliged if you'd be so very good as to get it for me.
It's very kind of you, sir.
Not at all. It's very kind of you. I left it in the drawing room of this house.
Yes, of course.
You'll find it half under the long sofa at the far end of the room.
Half under the long sofa at the far end of the room.
That's it, exactly. Thank you so much. I'll be immensely obliged to you.
Not at all, not at all. Only...
Just say that you come to wind the clocks.
Oh, sir, I don't think I'm very good at winding clocks.
Oh, don't let that disturb you for a moment. Just stand in front of the clock and fool about with it. You know, that's all they ever do. Oh, yes, I must warn you. There's a lady in the room.
Oh?
But that's all right. That doesn't matter. Pay no attention. Just walk right past her, right up to the clock.
But I don't think, that is, if you don't mind, as there's someone there...
She's quite young. She likes flowers. And she's very, very beautiful.
Oh, in that case, I'm afraid that is,
I don't want you to misunderstand me. Naturally, I wouldn't expect you to perform such a service for me without some kind of a reward.
Oh, that's quite all right, sir.
So, may I suggest a slight token of my gratitude? Say, £10?
£10, sir? Oh, that would never do. You see, there's Madge to think of.
Madge?
My wife, sir. In a manner of speaking, Madge is the treasurer of the family. And she'd want to know how I came by the £10.
It's very simple. Just tell her the truth.
She'd never believe that.
Well, then, tell her you won it in a football pool at the office. Or perhaps at the races.
No. That would never do. That would never do. Much worse. Madge doesn't approve of gambling. Not at all. Not at all.
That does complicate matters, doesn't it? I have it. May I presume to ask you to get my hat for me, just as a favor?
Yes, that would be much better, sir.
Splendid, splendid.
Yes, darling. You say under the far sofa at the long end of the room.
Yeah, no. Under the long sofa at the far end.
The long sofa at the far end, yes. Oh, and when that is, I mean to say, if the beautiful young lady, should ask me anything, I'm to say I'm there to wind the clocks.
That's right. That's it exactly. Now, ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Wind the clocks. Wind the clocks. Oh dear, it's rather later than I thought. I'll miss my bus.
Oh, it'll only take a minute.
But then I shall miss my bus. I'll never be able to explain that to Madge. I'm terribly sorry. Perhaps another time, sir. Good night, and thank you so much.
Good night. I regard this as a very friendly gesture, and I want you to know I appreciate it. Now, you look like a man of the world. What would you do if you were in my place? Oh, I can't go back. You know that perfectly well. I could not love thee, dear, so much. Loved I not. Well, you wouldn't understand, even if I could remember it. Have you ever been in love? Did you quarrel with her? And what did you do about it?
Mozart's Sonata in C major.
Yes. Excuse me. Excuse my stopping you.
Not at all.
But I should be immensely obliged to you if you would do me a very great favor. I have, unfortunately, left my hat behind while calling at this house.
Hat?
Yes. It's a silk hat. It's up in that room there. Half under the long sofa at the far end. And I thought if you could possibly pretend you've come to tune the piano and then get my hat for me, I should be immensely grateful to you.
Get hold of your hat.
Yes.
And it's up in that room.
Yes.
Well, why don't you get it for yourself?
Oh, I can't.
Well, if you tell me the reason, perhaps I could help you.
I can't. I can never enter that house again.
If you've committed murder, by all means, tell me. I'm not sufficiently interested in ethics to wish to see you hanged for it.
Do I look like a murderer?
No, of course not. I simply want you to feel that you can safely trust me. For not only does the statute book and its penalties rather tend to bore me, but the murder itself has always had a certain fascination for me.
Yes, that may be so, but I'm not...
I write delicate and fastidious lyrics. Yet, strange as it may appear, I read every murder trial, and my sympathies are always with the prisoner.
Well, that's all very well, but you see, I am not a murderer.
What have you done?
I will tell you. In that house there is a lady. She is very lovely, but I have quarreled with her. I have sworn never to darken her doorstep again, never again, to allow my shadow to cross her path. Furthermore, I have sworn to join the French Foreign Legion, where men of caliber, and may I say of all ages, are always welcome. Yes, life holding no further promise, I will join the Legion and die on the burning sands of Africa.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful?
I'm a poet. You go to die for a hopeless love in a far-off country. It was the way of the troubadours.
It is in the noble tradition of the troubadours, yes. No doubt they will sing once again and tell of my sorrowful destiny.
Beautiful.
Yes, thank you, but unfortunately I have forgotten my hat. Now, will you be so good as to get it for me?
Well, I'd be very glad to do so, but first we must find an adequate reason for my entering the house.
Oh, certainly, certainly. And as you appear to have a knowledge and an appreciation of music, why not pretend you have come to tune the piano?
Unfortunately, that's impossible. The sound of a piano being inadequately handled is, to me, what the continual drop of cold water on the same part of the head is said to be in certain countries where this interesting torture is still practiced.
Well, then, we
Once I lodged with some friends of mine. They gave me the comfort and security which are a poet's necessity. But there was a governess there and a piano. For years, I've not been able to look these friends of mine in the face without a certain inward shudder.
Well, we must find something else now. You're a poet.
Indeed, yes. And you are bringing back romance. You're bringing back to these unhappy days the romance of an age where the ballads tell us that kings sometimes fought in no other armor than their ladies' nightshirts.
They did?
Indeed, yes.
It's interesting. Impractical, but interesting. However, let us return to the subject. First of all, I must get my hat.
Why?
I can't possibly be seen in the streets without a hat.
Why not?
It can't be done.
But you confuse externals with essentials.
Yes, here we seem to have a slight difference of opinion. I don't know what you call essentials, but being decently dressed in London is pretty essential to me.
A hat is not one of the essential things of life.
I don't want to appear rude, but my hat isn't quite like yours.
Let's sit down. Let's talk of things that really matter. Things that will be remembered after 100 years. Regarded in that light, one sees the triviality of hats.
Not my hat.
But to die. And to die beautifully for a hopeless love. That's a thing one could write a lyric about. One could never write a lyric about a hat.
Yes, we appear to be getting nowhere. These are considerations which are wholly irrelevant and academic. It is a matter of complete indifference to me whether you can write a lyric about my hat or whether you couldn't.
I couldn't.
All I know is I am not going to make myself absolutely ridiculous by walking about London without a hat. Now, be so good as to tell me. Will you get it for me or will you not?
To take any part in the tuning of a piano is absolutely impossible for me.
Well, then, suppose you've come to look at the radiator. They have one under the window, and I happen to know it leaks.
I suppose it has an artistic decoration on it?
Let me think. Yes. Yes, it has. I remember now. Sort of scroll work, a kind of floral design, I suppose
Then
you'd
I
call it.
decline to look at it or go anywhere near it. I know these decorations in cast iron.
Oh, but this one's quite
I once
unobtrusive.
saw a pot-bellied Egyptian god named Beast.
Beast?
And he was meant to be ugly, but he was nowhere near as ugly as these decorations which the 20th century makes with machinery.
Yes, but this
What has a
design...
plumber got to do with art that he should dare to attempt decoration?
I wouldn't know. But if you can't look at a radiator or touch a piano...
I refuse to look at ugly things or listen to ugly noises. If you can think of any reasonable plan, I don't mind helping you.
Why can't you think of a plan? You're a poet. Thinking's rather in your line.
If I could bring myself to contemplate so absurd a thing as a hat for any length of time, no doubt I'd be able to think of a plan. But the very triviality of the theme makes it impossible.
Well, I'll have to get it myself.
No, for heaven's sake, don't do that. Think what it means.
Oh, I know it'll seem absurd. But not so absurd as walking about London without a hat.
Oh, I don't mean that. You'll forgive each other, you'll marry her, and have a family of noisy, sniveling children like everyone else.
I will not marry her. And I see no reason for my children to be either noisy or sniveling.
Romance will be dead. No, don't go back inside that house. Go Go, buy yourself a gun, a sword, a bayonet or something, and join the Foreign Legion. But don't go back.
You surely don't expect me to join the Foreign Legion without a hat.
What is a hat? Would you sacrifice a beautiful doom for a hat?
Well,
Think of your bones, neglected and forgotten, lying forlornly because of a hopeless love on endless golden sand. Lying forlorn, as Keats said, forlorn in Africa, the careless Bedouin going past by day. At night, the lions roar, the grievous voice of the desert.
Of course, I don't think you will find any lions in that part of Africa. And as for the Bedouins, I've been told that they're oldest and purest stock in the Arabic race. You cannot lightly dismiss them as being careless.
What of that? You won't be remembered by geography or statistics, but by golden-mouthed romance. And that is how romance sees Africa.
Well, in any case, I'm going to get my hat first.
Think. If you enter by that door, you will never die in a far-off, lonely land, and she will never weep for your beautiful doom.
Weep? Yes, that's true. She may be unhappy about it for years. She may even fade away and die of a broken heart.
No, I will comfort her.
No, I'm hanged if you do. If she needs any comforting, I see no reason why you should be the one to... No, I'm hanged if you do.
Oh, calm yourself. I don't mean that.
Well, then, what on earth do you mean?
I will make songs about your beautiful death. Glad songs and sad songs.
I will thank you not to anticipate with such relish my beautiful death.
I will also make legends about your lonely bones.
And if you will take fewer liberties with my lonely bones...
And then one day I will read them to her in the desert by an oasis, and perhaps she will weep a little.
Just a moment. First of all, I'm not aware that you've ever been introduced to her. Secondly, you seem to be in a very great hurry to get a Zulu spear into me. In any case, I'm going to get my hat first.
Oh, I appeal to you. I appeal in the ancient holy name of romance. Do not ring that bell. You will marry. You will go on 2-week vacations with your wife to Paris, perhaps even as far as Monte Carlo. And then the family will come, a large, sprawling family as far as the eye can see. You will earn money to feed them like everyone else. No monument will ever be raised to your memory.
Here. Hold these for me. I will get my hat and be with you again in 2 minutes. Together we will fly to Algiers and then to the Legion post at Sidi Bel Abbes. You shall see me through the gates and into the burning desert beyond, where some Arabs may one day find my bones and wonder who loved them.
Wait. Let there be graven in brass upon this house. Romance was born again here out of due time and died young.
Anything wrong here? Everything's wrong. They're going to kill romance. This gentleman don't seem quite right somehow. There's none of them quite right today.